welcome to today's video. So if this is your first time at my channel, hi, I'm Tabitha. I decided that today's video is gonna be fully dedicated to my love of tea. This may be like a sin to say this in like the tea community, but I'm pretty sure that I like coffee a little bit more than tea. But the thing is I only have one type of coffee, but I have dozens of tea. So I wanted to bring you guys a video today, step by step, how you guys can kind of organize your tea without getting like completely overwhelmed. And so I've linked everything down below as I go throughout, as I give you guys ideas of like the things I use to store my tea, or just like alternatives. And honestly, I'm gonna reference Amazon a lot, but that's just because I love Amazon. And I think Amazon has amazing things at a cheap price, and you guys can get it within 2 days with Prime shipping. And if you're wondering what tea I'm drinking, stay tuned till the middle of the video and I'm gonna let you know. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So if you guys want to, you totally can just sit here and you can watch this video. I'm gonna give examples, or I encourage you to like actually go along with me. So if you need to pause me at any point in time and just stop me from talking so that you can keep up, please do so. I totally understand. Or just double tap on your screen and it'll send you 10 seconds back or 10 seconds forward. If you're like, Tabitha, I already know this, just tap tap. Category number 1 is mugs. The reason I picked mugs is because if you don't have mugs, you can't drink tea. Well, I guess you could, but probably not. I want you guys to go grab all of your mugs. I want you to put them on the table or put them on the carpet or put them on your couch. I want you to just get all your mugs together, okay? I want you to separate them from your cupboard with your random cups and your plates. I don't want them there anymore. I want you guys to grab them all and put them in one big area, okay? Step number 2, now that you've got that, is I want you to take away any seasonal mugs. So any mugs that are like Christmas themed or Halloween or like love for Valentine's Day, okay? If they're not something that's like normally something that you'd use, put it away. So then when that season comes, you can take out that mug and it'll just bring you so much more joy when you're having it in the season. And then this will help you make room for more mugs if you end up finding this really cute mug, you know, at the store and you're like, I have space in my cupboard now. After you get rid of all the seasonal mugs, I want you to go through, hold each mug and be like, do I actually like this mug? Or do I just have it because someone gave it to me? And then look at the mugs and think, is there a chip in the side? Should I really be keeping this? Is it messed up? Is this something that I have to hand wash every time and it just gets super annoying? If you have any mugs like that, number 1, you can obviously just donate them. You can get rid of them. Option number 2, you can keep them and like literally turn them into plant pots. That's what I did because I had too many mugs and my parents were like, get rid of these. And I was like, I can't. What I want for you guys is for when you go to get your tea, or when you go to get your coffee in the morning, to open that cupboard or to grab that mug and just be so happy. Like, I don't want you to have to go scrummaging through all the random cups and the plates to try to find your mug. So what I recommend doing is not just going and putting all of those mugs back in the cupboard. What I think is beneficial and also just makes you super happy when you go through all your mugs and super inspired to drink tea is when you have all of your mugs in one place. So if that means you put them all in one little place in the cupboard, if you need to grab one of those little shelf racks on Amazon, or you can do what I did, another option, you can get those coffee racks that you just pretty much nail into the wall and they hang all of your mugs and they're the cutest things ever. So not only do you have all of your mugs there, but you turned your mugs into decorations. I'm all about turning mugs into decorations, as we can see here. All right, we finished with mugs. Good job, guys. Now, number 2, category 2, we're gonna talk about tea. What I want you to do, just like we did with the mugs, is go grab all of your tea. If you have some randomly like in a cupboard, if you have some at the bottom of the closet, if you have some in a gift wrapped package that you got from your grandma for 2 Christmases ago, go clear off your kitchen table and put all the tea on your table, okay? And then once you have all of your tea there, I want you to separate it. So separate it into 3 categories. There's 2 types of tea, loose tea and obviously bags of tea. And so what I want you to do is have a loose leaf tea pile, an individually wrapped tea pile, and then I want you to categorize the ones that don't have a little bag, that are just open in a little like plastic clear bag. I want you to separate those into a 3rd pile, okay? So you should have 3 piles. Now we're gonna do the same thing we did last time. I want you to go through and I want you to just get rid of any teas that are old, that you know you will never drink, and like nobody drinks them when they come to your house, or like maybe you have that one relative that does, but if it's not bringing you joy and it's just taking up random space that you're like, listen, I really don't need this tea, get rid of it. You can throw it away. If it's gross, throw it away. Number 2, just take a picture of it and text it to your friend on your smartphone and be like, hey, do you want this tea? I'm getting rid of this such and such. Or you can literally just pack it all up and just go drop it off at your friend's house or your mom's house. Unless your mom lives with you, well, then that doesn't really work. Now what we can do is we can start with each individual category, right? We have 3. So we're gonna start with loose leaf tea. What I want you to do is to look at your teas and realize that loose leaf tea is going to get old. And if you don't have it stored correctly and you have air somehow sneaking into your your loose leaf tea, it's gonna get older faster and stale, and it's not gonna be the best that it could be. And I want you guys to have the best tea experience. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in a container. So either you can go get some mason jars from like Walmart or Target or like obviously Amazon, or what you can do is just go on any tea website or Amazon and type in like tea containers, and you can get all matching little cute tea containers or whatever. I used to go to Teavana all of the time, but now they closed all the Teavanas, so I can't get any more tea containers there. So mason jars is the next best option. So I chose smaller ones because I wanted them to try to fit in my drawer, but they actually ended up not fitting in my drawer the way I wanted them to, so I just kind of laid them down, which is fine, but I'm hoping most of you guys will have a little bit of a bigger drawer. And then I used a little sticker that was on the tea container, and I just put it right on the top, and it looks super cute, and then I know what kind of tea it is as well. I'm gonna interrupt myself right here, and I'm gonna tell you guys about what tea I'm drinking. I'm actually partnering with Teami for today's video. As I just said, Teavana is closed down, which makes me so sad because they were my favorite loose leaf tea. And so now I just recently found out about this company called Teami, and which is the cutest name ever, Teami. It's the Refresh tea, and guys, I'm in love with it. So I've usually never been like a minty tea kind of person. I'm a very like black tea, like chai or maybe like fruity tea person, but like this mint tea, let me tell you guys, this has 4 ingredients. It has mint, roses, dried mango, and dried strawberry. That's literally it. And it's amazing. And it's so cute to see the little roses in your little tea. It's just adorable. Anyways, I just wanted to introduce you guys to this tea brand. If you've never heard of them before, I totally encourage you to check them out. Teami is a 100% natural tea brand. They actually literally hand pick their teas, so it's totally authentic. If you want 15% off any of your orders, you can always use my code. It's TJL15. You can use it anytime you want to order anything. They have really cute travel tumbler mugs. They also have the little cute infuser that I used in this video. Guys, they launched this new tea called the butterfly tea, and let me tell you, it changes colors. So literally it'll start off one color, and then you add honey and it'll change colors, and then you can add lemon and it'll change colors again, which is so stinking cool. They have Skinny, Alive, Pro Fit, Focus, Relax, Bloom, and Refresh, which was mine. I'm so excited. All right, my tangent's over. Back into organizing our tea. So once you finish organizing all your loose leaf teas, now we're gonna transition into individually wrapped tea bags. So there's a couple things you can do here. You could go on Amazon, like I've said, and you can get these little cute tea box organizers. All you have to do is just type in tea box organizers on Amazon, and tons of them will come up. But what I did was I literally got those craft sticks at Walmart. There's a box of them for like $5. There's 1,000 of them in there, and I used a hot glue gun, and I created this little individual areas for all of my teas. And guys, it was super easy. Took me about an hour. I just kind of like put on a little Netflix show as I did it. It was super fun, super like relaxing. You know how coloring is just super relaxing? It was just like that. Get crafty. Make sure you like measure it to the size of your drawer, and it'll work perfectly, and it looks so cute. And if you want to keep them in the boxes that you already have, then what I encourage you to do is to tear off the lids and just organize all of the little boxes in a row. But I just don't like that because I think it looks messy because all of them are different sizes and they're different colors, and I just was like, oh my word, there's just so much going on. Now we're gonna start tackling our third category, which is not wrapped individual tea bags, okay? So I want you guys to take those out of those random plastic bags, throw away those boxes, make sure you know what kind of tea it is though first before you throw it away, and then I want you to also put those in the mason jars. So what I did was I just took them all out and I put them in that mason jar and shut it, and it looks so much cuter, so much more minimal, but it's also super organized. There's option number 1. Option number 2, if you're not able to fit it all in the mason jars, what you can do is you can actually just put like some of them in a mason jar, and then the rest you can seal shut in a sealable plastic bag, and then go have like a little basket that you hide in your pantry that has all your extra tea, so then you can just refill the mason jar at any point in time, because you don't want to have all of your tea out there so when your guests come they don't see all these random bags. They want just a little accessible little thing that they can make their tea, right? Alright guys, my last and final category, we're almost done. I'm so proud of you, or if you're just watching, I'm gonna be so proud of you when you get this done. Number 3 is guest ready. My friend ended up DIYing these in mason jars for me. She painted on what they were. I have a sugar, a tea, and a coffee. So a lot of times when people come over and they have your tea or they have your coffee, right, they're gonna wanna have some sugar. And so if every time you have to go into your pantry, that's just gonna look so unprofessional, so uncozy and cute. You wanna have it already prepared. Also, something you could do is I used my tiny little mason jar to put all of my little sugar tea rocks in. Most tea stores, they sell those cute little honey straws. So if you wanna have a little mason jar with cute little honey straws, that's a great idea there too. And also hot cocoa always helps, so if you want to get like a bunch of hot cocoa and just kind of like stack it in a little basket or do something cute like that, because you'll always have that friend that's like, I do not want tea, I want chocolate. And you're just like, listen, girl, I got you. Or the moms come over and you have the kids with you, you know, you gotta keep those kids doing something. You gotta get them ready for drinking tea. And so if they're not ready for tea yet, get them some hot cocoa. Eventually they'll turn over to the tea side. It's the best side. Something that I found on YouTube actually that was this super cute idea that inspired this whole video is a tea menu. So I'll actually have one linked down below for you guys if you want to use my template. But what I did was I ended up writing out all of my teas so that I had that, so then when my friends come over, I always say, do you want hot cocoa, tea, or coffee? And they're always like, yes. And it's so funny because they're like, they don't know which one to pick, or even if they say tea, they're like, what do you have? And it's like, I have dozens of teas. I don't know necessarily what tea I have or what they like, and I don't always know what the caffeine levels are. So what I did was I created this tea menu and I had the caffeine levels, and so pretty much now whenever my friends come over, I just hand them the little menu and I'm like, here you go, here's my tea, and then they tell me and then I know where it is and I make them some tea. So I think it's super easy, super cute. You could also put it in like a little picture frame, or you could just have them in the drawer and just pull it out when your friends come over. So just a fun little idea. I just thought it was a super cute way to make your guests feel super cozy, super like, ooh, this is like a bougie house. Like, not only is it cozy and cute, but it's bougie. Like, I got a tea menu. Thanks for sticking it out to the end with me. You're the real MVP. I'm so glad I got to tell you all about how I organize my teas, and I really hope that you felt inspired by this video and that you'll get started right away. Make sure you guys check out the links down below for anything on Amazon, or of course if you want to try the Refresh Teami brand, they are amazing, by the way. They also sell skincare things and like really cool face masks that are also 100% natural, so go give those a try. And don't forget to use my code TJL15 as you're checking out. If you enjoyed today's video, consider giving it a thumbs up, and if you enjoyed what we do here, consider subscribing. I post videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so tons of fun stuff. We try lots of cool clothing brands on this channel and we rate them, and it's really fun and exciting. Hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.